Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, a few days ago we did rounding numbers. We looked at numbers to the nearest tens, hundreds, and thousands. So you might be wondering, why am I back today rounding numbers? I am here to show you a little exception to the rule that I showed you in the last video when we were rounding numbers. It's not much, but you have to see this so when you see it on a test or in class, you will know what to do. So it's going to be short. I promise you 10 minutes. All right. So again, the rule states that if the number we box is 5 or more than 5, meaning 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we're going to let the one we underline soar, meaning we're going to add 1. However, if the one we box is less than 5, meaning it is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, we are going to let the one we underline remain the same or rest. But I'm going to show you where the exception comes in. The exception is not to these. I am going to show you, so pay attention. All right, the first one says round to the nearest hundred. So we have two numbers, 956, and we're going to round it to the nearest hundred. So let me put that on the chart. So I count 1, 2, 3 digits, and I count 1, 2, 3 spaces. So 9, 5, 6. Now I'm ready to round. Remember, the first thing we do, identify the digit in the place that we're rounding to. The digit in the hundreds place, we're rounding to the nearest hundreds, is 9. So we underline that. Then we box the nosy neighbor or the bossy neighbor. Right? Remember, the bossy neighbor tells the one we underline what to do. So this is 5. It's over here, 5 or more. So it means we're to add 1 or we're to let it soar. So it simply means I'm going to add 1 to my 9. This 6 will turn to 0. This 5 will change to 0. And this 9, you're going to add 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. This is where the exception comes in. We cannot write 10 in the column there. Remember, it's one digit per column. So in a case like this, if you get a 10, you have to put 0 there and 1 here. So that's your 10. 0 and the 1 over here. It's just like you're adding and you're going to carry a 1. So this is 1,000. So if you have 956 marbles, you would not round it down to 900 because 956 is closer to 1,000, so you'd round it up. So it's 1,000. All right, let's look at another one. So I'm taking off this one. So it's just that simple, guys. Once you have 9 in the column that you're rounding to and you have to add 1, you have to put the 1 in the other column and put 0 underneath the 9. So let's go again. This one says 7,962. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7,962. And we're rounding again to the nearest hundreds. The 9 is in the hundreds place, so I'm underlining it and I'm boxing the bossy neighbor. Now remember, the bossy neighbor, which is the 6, is going to tell the 9 what to do. 6 falls over here. It is right there. It means we're to soar. So we need to add 1 to the 9. This 2 always changes to 0. The boss always changes to 0. Now we're going to add 9 plus 1, that is 10. We cannot write the 10 in the hundreds column. So we set down the 0 and we're going to carry that other 1. Then we add 7 plus 1 is 8. So when we round 7,962, we go up because it is closer to 8,000. So 7,962 is rounded to 8,000. It's easy, guys. Simply, this is going to tell you to add 1 to the 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. We cannot put two digits in the same column, so we have to put the 0 there and carry the 1 over here. If there's no digit here already, just write the 1. But if there's a digit, then you have to add the 1 to that digit, just like when we're adding numbers. All right, we're going to look at two more. One I'm going to do, and then I am going to let you try the last one. So this one is round to the nearest thousands. 9,542. It's 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9,542. We're rounding to the nearest thousand, so I'm underlining the 9 because it is in the thousands place. I'm boxing the bossy neighbor, which is the 5. The bossy neighbor will tell this 9 what to do. It is 5, so it's going to tell me to add 1. So I'm adding 1 to the 9. Remember, everything to the right of this boss will change to 0, including the boss will change to 0. Now, 9 plus 1 is 10. So we have to write 0, 1. There's no digit in the 10,000s place, and that is why I didn't add the 1 to anything, because I didn't have anything to add it to here. I just write the 1. And then this is 0. Because 9 plus 1, 10, 0. And there's your 10. 1, 0. All right? Last one. I want you to try this one on your own. So again, you're rounding to the nearest thousand. So if you didn't have your pencil yet, run and get it quickly, and your paper. So 19,732. So it's 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 91, 9, 7, 3, 2. Go ahead and try that. Find the thousands place because you're rounding to the nearest thousands. Find the thousands place. Underline it. Find the bossy neighbor. Box it now. Pause the video, guys. And go ahead and work it out and then come back and look at my answer. So the 7 will tell the 9 what to do. 7 is on the 5 or more side, so it's going to tell it to soar. So I'm going to add 1. Remember, these will always change to 0. But this is 9 plus 1. It's going to give me 10. I cannot write the 10 here, so I'm putting 0 and I'm carrying the 1 over here. This time there was already a 1. It simply means I'm going to add these two ones together, so I now have 2. So when I round 19,732 to the nearest thousands, it becomes 20,000. All right, that's it, guys. It's simple, it's easy. Just remember, when you're changing a 9, when you're going to add 1 to the 9, it's going to become 10. So you have to add that extra 1 to the other column. If there's a digit there, you add it to that digit. If there's no digit there, then you simply write the 1 down. That's it. I just wanted to come back and show you that. So hopefully you understand. Remember, you must click the thumbs up button to like my video. If you do, show me that you like it. You need to share it so everyone else can see them. And if you have not subscribed yet, if your subscribe button is still red, please go ahead and tap it so it becomes black and says subscribed. See you in our next video.